going through a family tragedy when you're away.
Yeah.
Like on a tropical island, that
Totally.
just feels horrible. Like it just feels horrible to go through that.
What's up, dudes? We're watching a Christmas movie. It is currently 9:30 in the
We've
morning.
watched so many Christmas movies here.
Yeah, it's been super
I kind of
fun.
love it because I feel like we're catching up because we didn't really watch any in Hawaii. The next couple days are quite possibly going to be the craziest days of our lives.
Yeah.
Like we have so much to do since we're leaving Hawaii.
Yeah, did we tell you guys that? We're leaving Hawaii. Very sad.
And
I'm
It
sad.
kind of snuck up on us.
I'm really sad about that. Ma'am, you are under arrest. Looking that good in that swimsuit should be illegal.
I'm literally using your razor on there.
That is perfectly acceptable.
Forgot to pack mine. Woo!
Hey, Abby. Hold up, can you hold this for me for a second? Isn't the ground really dirty along the way? I feel like I keep getting my feet dirty, so I found a little hack. I want to show you something that I do, okay?
Oh my gosh. Matthew James. Oh my gosh.
So nice.
It's really not that warm.
Yeah. We gotta heat it up. Oh my gosh, let's turn on the jets. Jet number 1. Oh!
Oh, the booty
Woohoo!
jet.
The booty jets!
Matt, you wanna know what happens if I sit down all the way?
What happens? Sit down all the way, go. Oh my gosh, you're so little.
I'm too little for the tub.
You're too little for it. Abby and I are having a debate about whether people can see in our windows up there at the house because we're constantly naked in front of them. Abby.
How about I go up to the window and put my bare butt against it and you can see it.
Dude, okay, I can make out the outline of our bed, of decor right up there. If we're in the nude, I can guarantee that someone from the beach could see.
No shot.
Yes, they could.
You're great. You're just so paranoid.
The only reason you can't see those houses like inside of them is because they have their blinds drawn.
It's honestly crazy when I think about the fact that we are literally moving this week and we have genuinely not really started packing and we are in Oregon. I'm gonna miss the people that we've grown close to for sure. Like we've definitely made some really close friends, but like I genuinely feel so ready for this transition. It feels weird to say that because I'm not like the best with change. I always have like an awkward transitioning period where I feel like sad, I feel out of sorts, lost and like confused in my purpose for life. How do you feel? I feel like Matt's more sad.
I think it's funny that you said we're moving in a week because we're moving in 3 days, dude.
Wow.
We're literally in Oregon right now. We have to leave.
I'm trying to cope
Hawaii.
with the fact that we are unprepared. There's a freaking child guard on this and on this one.
Maybe this?
We never buy the pods. We're not that.
Oh, I did it. You just squeeze.
We're not that bougie. You're telling me they keep their washer and dryer inside the house?
That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard of in my
Is
life.
that normal? Maybe that's an Oregon thing.
Yeah, maybe that is. What are my thoughts on leaving Hawaii? To be completely honest with you guys, I'm actually like really sad. I don't know if I'm ready to go. It's just such a beautiful place. I love the weather, I love the people, I love the fact that I can go surfing every day. And I've literally, up to this point of being on this trip in Oregon, I've been surfing like literally every single day that I can. But I do know that moving, while it is hard, I think it'll be the right decision for Abby and I. We've got some big things coming in 2022, and I think being closer to family, I think having the capability to travel easier. Ah, frick. I literally cut my face.
You okay?
I'm good. What? Oh, I cut it in so many different places. For the really crazy part, you guys, we literally do not have a house, an apartment, anything here in 3 days. We leave Hawaii in 3 days, and then essentially we have nowhere to live. I mean, we're gonna be staying with family over the holiday season. For those of you guys who've been following us for a while, I'm sure you're aware that Abby and I are not the best planners. So we're just kind of chill with the fact that we don't have a place to live at this point. I don't know, how do you feel about that, Abby?
I'm excited to stay with family.
You're excited to stay with family?
Yeah.
Are we just gonna effectively move in with your parents?
Both of our parents.
With both of our parents? Okay.
Grandparents.
When are we gonna stop that though?
The new year.
The new year? Are we just gonna Airbnb it? Like, do you think that's the move? Just to stay at an Airbnb?
I think we'll just stay for the holidays, which is like a normal trip.
Yeah.
And then beyond that, look for temporary places to stay until we find a house.
my gosh. Are you wearing about 8 layers? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sweater,
Are you ready to go ride bikes?
another hoodie, a long sleeve. It's so cold. Why do you want to do this?
Here, put on the coat. You forgot your coat.
No.
Well, shoot. It is definitely raining. I was actually really looking forward to that.
I wasn't really necessarily excited, but now I'm kind of disappointed that we can't do it because you seem
It's okay. It's all good. No worries. Guys, this is very sad because this is our last time driving in this Tesla before we head back to Hawaii to pack up and move.
No.
Yep, very, very sad. And my last time using this key to turn on the car.
Well, then how are we going to get home?
Oh wait, you're right. We'll do that too. We're gonna pack and talk because we feel like that's an efficient way to talk to you guys and then also get ready to leave. So, dudes, Hawaii's expensive. It really is.
No
And
one's shocked by that. No one's shocked by that.
But I think there's something different about like living there and seeing like, oh my gosh, like some of the stuff is triple the price. Everything is at least like double the price.
I'm not gonna
even-
rip on Hawaii. Like, I mean, they have they have to have the prices they have to have.
Oh, you have to. You have
But
to. Yeah.
it's just like the cost is definitely a factor because we wouldn't really be able to own a house there that we picture ourselves in, that we could invite family to and friends to, because none of our family or friends
Yeah.
from back home obviously lives in Hawaii. And so it's like, if we're gonna live so far away, we at least need to have a space that we can host people.
Yeah.
And it really just wouldn't be possible in Hawaii.
I mean, we actually could have a practical space, I would say, but it would be very expensive. And at the same time, I don't know if it'd be on the North Shore because you guys on the North Shore of Oahu,
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's
though, it
literally-
wouldn't be in the right area.
a surf shack with cockroaches everywhere costs like $1 million. Like, I'm not even kidding. So, I mean, it's a challenge, but I mean, it's so beautiful. It really is. And we'll definitely be back a lot to visit. But I think the prices are part of the reason, at least. And taxes too. Like, well, like we went from being like broke college students and like getting money back because we didn't make any money at all. And now that we have like that we make money and we're paying taxes, I'm like, oh my gosh, like we should consider that in the place that we live. So we'll probably be back a lot to visit, but we're still figuring out where we
Well,
want to
I
move
still haven't
to.
finished all my reasons why I want to leave.
Oh, okay, you keep going. Stop.
But it's not close to family, which is like a major one for me. I don't know. I know that a lot of these factors don't bother Matt as much.
Yeah.
But the convenience of living, it's just not there. When we
Yeah.
travel so much, we're flying really long flights each time.
Guys, we literally get on an airplane at least once a month, if not more.
And the flights are really expensive because we're flying from the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I want to be more accessible to my family and to like my loved ones back in like where I've lived my whole life basically. And for me personally, I just always kind of knew in my heart that Hawaii was not a long-term place for me. I just knew that, and it's just not. It's a lovely place. It's beautiful. It's just, if I'm gonna be real, I had my hardest year with mental health, and I think a lot of that was like connected to being there, and not because of Hawaii itself. It was just a tough year there, like feeling so
Yeah.
isolated, I guess. Let's
Yeah.
just say there's a lot of feelings there that, like, obviously all of it I'm not like gonna share on the internet, but there's a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot that happened in Hawaii for me, and that Matt didn't necessarily experience. I think that's the hardest thing about making like big decisions, like where you're gonna live when you're married, because it's like you and your partner.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
That's
want to
true.
feel like I'm dragging you down.
There are so many nice people in Hawaii, and we've met so many nice people in person. But I will say there is like a small crowd online sometimes that it's like can just be super judgmental and hurtful.
Beyond that, I think it's a place that'd be so fun to raise kids. But I just know in my heart is that I don't want to raise kids that far from family, because I grew up literally with my grandparents all the time, aunts, uncles, cousins, like all that, and I feel like it really shaped who I was as a person, and like just made me have this deep sense of belonging
Yeah.
that I just want that for our family too.
I
you
will
know?
say it is really sad though, because seeing all those little kids on the beach
Yeah.
playing and being in the sand, and then seeing families surf together. Oh, I just
So
want to
cute.
surf as a family.
I think that
so
just means
bad.
we'll have to visit a lot.
Yeah, we definitely will. We'll definitely be back.
No matter what, I will always reflect on our year in Hawaii so fondly, and I'm gonna be so thankful that we did it, because like it was like the toughest thing that we've done, like that I've done, I guess, because there was just so many challenges that were online but then offline at that same time. It was definitely like the hardest thing, but also like the most rewarding thing to me as like an adult to do that and to say that I did it and to know that I can do it.
There's really mean people online, you guys. People that would never say something to your face in person, but that just like say the most awful things, and it stinks sometimes. But I'm just like so thankful, like reading. We'll go through YouTube comments and just like read the uplifting things that you guys say, like the dudes, the real, oh, sweetheart,
Yeah.
you're crying.
Well, also too, is like I went through a loss while we were away in Hawaii, and there's just like a certain element to like going through a family tragedy when you're away, like on a tropical island that just feels horrible. Like it just feels horrible to go through that, like while your family's all together and like and I was just away, and like mourning isolated from your family just feels super weird, and I just like I feel like I still haven't even processed that because of living there. Maybe I'm just a Midwest girl.
Well, we're not, I mean,
maybe I'm just I really, when it boils down to it, wherever we live, which we have a good idea of where we're gonna live next, we're not totally sure, but no matter what, for me it's so important that we have like small town vibes and a strong community.
Oh, I agree. I love the small town vibes. Community, oh my gosh. I think moving somewhere, we learned a ton about how important it is to have friends and community and relationships, and like we can't fill each other up, just us. Like we need other people pouring into us, and we need to have those outside relationships. Like you can't expect your spouse to meet each and every need that you have, because we just can't. We're imperfect. We're human, you know.
Yeah, it's a decision that it's going to be hard because we never really show our like closest friends, which is our next door neighbors. We don't show them on the vlog too much because like they don't do social media really too much. We haven't shared them too much because we just want to be respectful of people and their privacy. But I truly believe that we were brought to Hawaii to meet them because like we spent just about every single day, like like mostly evenings, like trading off making dinners and just like hanging out, playing games, like every single night. And the community that we had with them was just like, I feel like it was just like our purpose in being there to like, I don't know, to be with them and to like, I don't know, we just have the coolest conversations with them, and we're so different but so alike at the same time. And I think it's really refreshing to have relationships with people that think differently and like view life differently, and yet we can still be super close, awesome friends. And so that's just one of the things I'm like, actually I'm gonna treasure that the most.
Oh yeah, I think I second what you just said, because it's funny because like we have different political views than they do, but we're also like best friends, and I think it's so
every type of view is kind of different.
We have very different views than them, but it's so funny how like I think in this day and age, so many people have this mindset of like you think the way I think, or you're not my friend.
Yeah, we don't have to be that way.
And I think that's such a silly way to live. Like I feel like we can learn from each other. We've learned so much from them.
They've learned so much from them.
From us. Like we share, and we have this community, and it's so special. I think this is a good decision, because while I'm going to miss it a lot, and I'll be honest, like it's hard for me to leave than it is for Abby. I know Abby's ready to go, but I'm not quite there yet, but we're married, and so it's not like one of us can just make a decision and we just have to stick with it. Like we have to figure it out together. And so it's like, okay, I understand we travel so much, like it doesn't quite make sense living on this island, but it's still hard for me.
And I feel guilty because I don't want.
But I know it's a good thing, because like why would we live in the middle of the Pacific Ocean if we travel every month, right?
It's true.
I don't know. It's silly.
It's true. I feel like truly getting married kind of made me turn into adult.
Yeah.
But moving with you.
Oh my gosh, we grew so much this year, you guys. This year has been a massive year of growth for us.
It's so crazy. I'm so emotional right now.
It's okay.
I'm gonna cry when I turn off the camera.
I cried when I packed up our apartment by myself, and I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe I wasn't crying, I was tearing up. But like, I think when we leave our place in Hawaii, it's gonna be like, it's just gonna hit me like, wow. I think it's more of just like time passing by and realizing
like the memories.
Life is so fragile, and like these memories are just, what?
Life is so fragile.
It is.
Where are you going with that?
Oh, I don't know. I just like these memories are so special.
Yeah.
These past few years it's been incredible, but also really hard, like you said.
It's been the hardest and best year of my life, and I can't stop thinking about how it's both at the exact same time. 100%. It's like 100% both of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, dude, so we're gonna keep packing. We leave in the morning to head out back to Hawaii and then pack up our place and leave. So we'll see you guys pretty soon, but definitely go ahead and smash that like button. It helps us out a lot. And if you hit subscribe, we would love to have you part of the Dude family, you guys. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just feeling my emotions.
It's okay. All right, well, we love you guys. See you in the next video. And as always, 3, 2, 1, peace out, dudes.